Alright, hey guys, today we're going to be unboxing a package from Current USA. So before we actually get to the unboxing, I'm going to go ahead and talk about Current USA. So Current USA, or Current, is a company that makes a whole bunch of aquarium stuff, and the way I found them was I was interested in their wave makers, or their wave pumps, because I really liked their affordable price and the amount of control that they offer. So anyway, they were kind enough to sponsor this video, so today we're going to be upgrading my reef tank with new wave makers and a new aquarium lighting system. So now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the unboxing and show you everything that comes in the Current USA Loop bundle. So here is the package that came in the mail. I do have a little weird filming angle because this package is so big. Let's just go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to go ahead and cut the tape real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and take all the pieces out of the box because there is multiple pieces, and I'll go ahead and show you each one of them in depth. So here is one of the lights. I believe 2 come in the kit. Here is one of the wave pumps, which I really like the small design of this. Once again, 2 of these come in the kit. And then here is the star of the show, the actual Bluetooth controller. We'll talk about this later in the video when we go ahead and set things up. But you can just go ahead and read some of the features, and as you can see, it's pretty impressive. Alright, so before we actually go ahead and start setting things up, now that we saw all the products, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you what the Loop system is. So the Loop system is actually an aquarium controller, and the pumps and stuff like that are all accessory items. So with the controller, you can go ahead and attach multiple accessory items, for instance, lights, pumps, wave pumps, stuff like that, and they all work together to create one loop system. Now with that system, you can use the remote that's included to go ahead and do things like change your aquarium lights to different color spectrums, change wave pumps to different pulsations, and also change the actual main flow rate coming out of your sump in the aquarium with the sump pump that's included. So you can basically wrap all your equipment into one system that you can control from a remote. Now, if you want to take that one step further, which we have today, is you can buy the Bluetooth module. Now, this connects to your loop system, which connects to all your pumps, and turns it Bluetooth. So as soon as you walk into your house, your phone will connect right to your fish tank, just like it will connect to a pair of Bluetooth speakers. Basically, once your tank is connected to your iPhone or whatever, you can go ahead and control your tank all from your phone wirelessly. So you can do things directly from your phone, like check the temperature of your aquarium, which is a whole lot easier just pulling it out on your phone than having to use a thermometer, or I keep my thermometer in the sump, so I gotta fish it out. It's a pain, and it tells you right on your phone. That's super convenient. You can also do things like change your lighting patterns if you want it a little bit darker or a little bit dimmer. If you wanted to put it into different modes, you can do that all from your phone. They also have some new modes where the lights and the pumps work together to create kind of themes, and there's even sound involved on your phone, so it kind of creates a whole theme with your aquarium. We'll probably talk about that later in the video. But you can also do things like control the flow. So if you wanted to turn on all the pumps at high speed to go ahead and kick up detritus, or you can even just directly control the flow of your pump if you want to maybe speed it up or slow it down. You can do that all from your phone without having to reach around under your stand. Same thing with the wave makers. If you want to make them a little faster, a little slower, put them into pulsing modes, you can also do that directly from your mobile device. Alright, so here is the wave pump right here. This is the first thing. And as you can see, it is very, very small. So one of these magnets right here goes on the outside of the glass, like so. And then this part goes inside the tank. These simply connect like that. And then you can go ahead and put this pre-filter right here, which will help keep debris out of the pump. And you can go ahead and angle this in any direction you want. This just comes with the pump itself, and then the power adapter right here. This will all connect to that Bluetooth hub. And the light includes the exact same stuff, basically, with the power adapter. We have the cord right here that plugs into the Bluetooth hub, and the power adapter as well. So I'm going to go ahead and set everything up, and then I'll go ahead and show you how everything connects. So everything is set up, and I'm going to go ahead and start telling you a little bit about some of the features and just stuff like that. And I'll lay out my setup real quick. So here's the light right here just sitting across the top, and then right over here is the wave maker right there. It all goes down into my sump, which connects to these pair of speakers, which you'll see what those are for later. And here is where I mounted the loop controller. So basically you have the light plugs in here, the power supply for the light plugs in there, pump plugs in there, power supply for the pump plugs in there, and then the temperature sensor plugs in right there. So setup was very simple, but now the fun starts when you actually get into the app. Alright, so here is the app interface, as you can see. So the top little ring you see, it has what they call forecast, which shows you what time your lights turn on, what time your lights turn off, as well as the temperature of your tank, which mine's sitting at 78.8, which is perfect. Then down we have the multiple buttons all at the bottom. So the one on the far left is the little reverse button basically, then you have your program button, which we'll talk about later, and then all the buttons below that are all different modes. So the one of a little broom, that's the clean mode, then the one with the fish food, that's the feed mode, which will turn the pumps off or turn them down so you can feed your fish. There's also a whole bunch of kind of weather modes, which I'll show you in a minute. First, we're going to go ahead and go into programming. So right here is all your programming. I'm going to show you my light program first. So I have sunrise set right here. This is my sunrise, and this comes on at 12:15 p.m. And as you can see, those are all my settings for the color spectrum. Then we go over here into daylight. This is what it runs the majority of the day, right here. And then once daylight is over, we'll go ahead and go into sunset, which will automatically do all of this. This is my sunset mode. And then at the end, it will go into moonlight, which is this, for 1 hour. Now, as you can see, there's some little sound buttons down here, which I'll show you in a minute. So first off, we're going to go back to home, right here, which will bring us to the daylight mode. And now I'm going to go ahead and choose one of these modes. So I'm going to choose the full storm mode, which is the one 2 below the M right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that one. As you can see, we have a nice little kind of rolling cloud thing going on. And as you can hear, we also have some sound. Those are what those speakers were for. So you plug this into speakers and it gives your aquarium an entire world, basically. So then we can go ahead and choose something else, like the little moon mode. You can hear those sounds, see the little lights crest. We have the rolling cloud mode. As you can see, the cloud cover basically rolls across. So each one of these preset modes will last 30 minutes before they go ahead and switch back off, except for feed mode and clean mode. So now we're going to go ahead and go back into programming. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this back to daylight. Go ahead and go into our programming here. And now we can go ahead and look at some other stuff. So you can go ahead and do stuff like your weather forecast. If you want to do different weather things during the day, you could do that. There's also custom color, which you can really just play with the color temperature of your lights, do whatever you want. Just by sliding the sliders right here. Can make it nice and red, can make it green, really whatever color temperature you want. So that's just whatever. And then you also have these preset colors down here, which we have 10K, 12K, 14K, and fluorescent. This mode is really, really cool, as you can see. Go ahead and bring red up or down. So that's just if you want to mess around with your colors. We'll back out of this, go back to daylight. Now we can go ahead and change our pumps. So right here, I only have one wave pump connected, but as you can see, you can connect up to 5 pumps. Hopefully I'll have some more here soon, because this system is modular, so you can attach basically whatever to it, whatever different types of pumps you want. So we're going to go ahead and select my wave pump right here. The wave pump is up in that top left corner. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the flow to 100%, and you might be able to see how the top starts to get more turbulent. I'll get you a better view. But there we go, as you can see, pretty turbulent there. I can go ahead and adjust the frequency right here. I like to keep it for 0.3 seconds on 30%, as you can see. You can also change it into surge mode, which is a more powerful pulse less frequently. And then you can go into stream mode, which is basically just full force pump. I like to keep it in the wave mode at 30%, which creates a nice pulsing on the coral. As you can see, these two corals right here best show it. They're kind of pulsing kind of like that, which is very natural. So that's basically a quick rundown of the app. Everything's very easy to set up. So that's basically a wrap up for the loop system. I just went over the wave pumps and the light today, just because that's all I currently have. But once again, thank you so much to Current USA, specifically Kat. She's the one who I talked to and I dealt with all this stuff, for sending me out these products to try. So far, I'm really excited, and I think this lighting system and the wave system is going to do absolutely amazing, especially with that amazing feature of it being Bluetooth, controlling everything from your phone. Setup was also super simple, which I really appreciate. It was a little bit confusing to pick my lighting settings because I had to do some Googling and find a link to their website where I found the most reef-friendly ones. But if you want to do the same ones as me, here they are again. This is my daylight. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. Once again, this is the Current USA Orbit Loop System. Now, they do sell a big bundle that basically comes with a whole bunch of stuff. Comes with multiple wave pumps, multiple lights, the sump pump, and then you can buy the Bluetooth controller separately if you go through that. So that is pretty much it. Now the system I showed you today is the Loop controller, which is Bluetooth enabled. However, they do sell this that's not Bluetooth enabled, where it's all controlled from a remote. However, I really prefer the Bluetooth version because you get that added benefit of being able to see your temperature and control your lighting and control your flow all from your iPhone. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.